Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have items for the kids buy sell trade store. We have a Once Upon a Child here. Things that I picked up at our local Goodwill bins, the outlet here in Orlando, Florida. These items were picked specifically to take to the buy sell trade store to earn cash, but for me to find 3 to 5 items that are worth me listing online in my resale stores. Also, if I find something for my kids, it's just a great way to source items. I don't know how many pieces are in here, but I just weighed it. I will know how many pieces it was towards more into the video. I will let you know, but it is exactly 8 pounds and I paid $1.99 per pound. So for this bag of items I'm going to show you, I have invested $15.92. This day at the bins, I was there a long time, 8 hours. And I spent $127. You've probably seen some of the other videos so far, all the things I got for us to keep and to list on my own. I mean, I got some really great items, and I spent $10 of stuff to take to the women's buy sell trade, $15 of things to take to Play-Doh. So I had about $50 of my $127 invested into the items that I plan to take directly to the buy sell trade store. So this strategy has been working for me. It makes all of the items that I want to list and keep for my own family free, which is fantastic. And I've been getting some really awesome pieces to list in my stores, higher end items. It takes some time, but as a reseller, I'm sure y'all can relate. We love to shop. So I have learned a lot of new brands. I just sold a Lisa Todd sweater that I picked up at a Style Encore for $14. It sold for $85. I also just today sold an Eileen Fisher sweater that I traded. They had it priced at $11. And, so I'm getting excellent or brand new condition items. And, it's not as much hunting as going to the bins or traditional Goodwill to find those better brands. So let's dig in. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm taking to them. And then I'll take you with me to the store. We'll talk about the numbers. And if I purchase anything to trade, I will show you that as well. All right, this first piece, excuse the old bag, but this was a new in the package 19-piece drive-through sandwich hot dog set. It's plastic food. It is brand new. I'm gonna put it in a newer looking bag. Not that it really matters, but the box was dirty and crushed. So I left behind the packaging and just took the items home with me. This weighs next to nothing, but this is something that I feel like they would want to take. Some of these items will need wash, but that's why if you've seen my videos, I look a mess. This is my house cleaning day, and I'm gonna need to do a lot of loads of laundry, and so I might have to throw in some of these things with them. So this is why I'm filming them all the same day. All right, this is Baby Gap. I believe this is new without tags. A little sweater. Oh, look at the little, it has dinosaur ears. They usually have little like bear ears, but just a very, very much Gap piece. Screams Gap to me. I've said it before, but if this is the first time you're stumbling upon this, if you're going to try to source like this, just to make some extra cash, maybe you have zero interest in picking up any pieces there. The kids stores don't give you like extra money for taking store credit here locally. Our Once Upon a Child's all give you cash back. Like if you just want cash, double check though. My friend did tell me of one that's just outside of Orlando that only does store credit. I've never heard of that before. But this is a great way if you're going to the bins to source for your reselling business. If you find kids stuff, it just has to be in excellent or new condition. Brands do not matter. Seasonality does not matter. I have a Christmas dress in here and it is March. They will probably buy it. Like, this is what's different about the adult stores is that they want to buy what's trendy right now and what's in season right now. So it's just a great way for you to really reduce your cost of goods. Or like me, I enjoy listing kids' clothes and I have 3 kids of my own. So it's a win-win. All right, moving on. This is Disney Baby, size 12 months, a bathing suit. Very much what they're wanting right now. I tried to pick up anything I find, but I was with summertime in mind. These are Old Navy, some little denim shorts. This is Nautica, a size 5'6" shirt. This is a great brand to know. This wasn't reselling on my own, worth it to resell on my own, but the brand is Mon Petite. Quite an expensive little kids brand. This is just a sleeper with some ocean creatures. I love it. Gap, size girls 10 shorts. They love Gap. This is the Christmas dress. It's JoJo Siwa, size 7'8", excellent condition. I personally do not buy anything that has washwear or just is not trendy or cute in my opinion. However, I was at the bins yesterday with my friend who does this same strategy, but she mostly takes the cash unless she finds stuff for her own kids. But she kind of takes them anything that she finds kids, even if it shows some washwear or this and that. She has success doing that because she goes from store to store. I want them to take my items the first time around. Personal preference. This is an Easter dress. I'm hoping I'm there right at the right time. The brand is Shabby Chic, which I feel like this is something you'd find at TJ Maxx. It's a girl's size 7. If you look closely, it has bunny rabbits. Really cute little dress. This feels so good. I wish this was my son's size. It is a Old Navy size 10, 12. The dynamic fleece, but it's a little heavier than I typically would like to buy, but it is in like new condition. And I love the Old Navy lines for myself. The Power Soft, and more Baby Gap, little shorts. This is Old Navy, size 8, just a little romper dress overalls. Some more shorts, girls size 8. Those were Cat and Jack. Yeah. Some little Nike shorts, girls size 4. This is one of those things where I'm like, I don't know, but we're going to try it. The brand is Copper Pearl Newborn. It's a sleep sack. When it comes to pajamas, I only buy them if they're in excellent condition. Like the little footies on the bottom have to show absolutely no wear. This is Wonderlux, size 24 months. Who doesn't love Bluey? I love Bluey. This is a size 7 Jumping Beans shirt. New with tags. I didn't find very much of it this day, but Garanimals, just some little leggings. This is Abercrombie Kids, size 9-10, just a long sleeve tee. These are a girl, size 14. My mom's about to walk in, so I'm probably going to have to pause because the dogs are going to freak out.
Molly.
Mom, my mom wants you. All right, Cat and Jack, size big girls 14, but the last time I took them, some wide flare leg leggings, they wanted them. So I think just because they're super trendy, size is going to be okay on those. This is Adidas. This is a really cute little sweatshirt. Some of this stuff I know I need to toss in the wash, so if you saw stains or anything. Another little Adidas jacket. I love the bins. This was probably at least $20 brand new. Another new with tags. I was happy to find this. This is Carter's 2T, a new with tags little footed sleeper. This is Rory Whalen. I think this is also something you'll find at like TJ Maxx, size 5. Just a really cute little wintry sweater. A Swaddle Me newborn sleep sack in excellent condition. Now these always sell for me around $10 to $12 plus shipping, so you could list those on your own. This is Vince Camuto, girls size 8, a shorts romper. And lastly, I don't tend to buy a lot of the onesies. My friend Melissa does, and they do buy them. Obviously, they're stacked full of them. But this one was a nicer brand, Kitten Pearl, 100% cotton. So I'm going to count up how many items this is, and we are going to go. Now, I did spend the most for kid stuff, but I have the most pieces. I do get obviously less money per piece, but because I have more items, I'm hoping we end up with a win. Surely I will make $16, but I'll see you guys from the store. I've mentioned this brand before, but I wanted to mention it again. It is Mia Joy. It is the same company of Joyfully. They sell really cute shoes, really cute. There's definitely an aesthetic to them. Those were both too expensive for flipping. This is Hannah Anderson. You guys know the brand, but these little tulle dresses, if you can find them for, I think they had that one at $7 for cheaper, those are probably the fastest flips from the brand Hannah Anderson, especially if you can find the Disney collaborations. Over in the big boys section, found some Patagonia. I'll talk about it in the haul, but we love checking the big sizes. All right, I have gone to the buy, sell, trade store, so I'm excited to share with you. We're gonna start off with a little bit of a Once Upon a Child haul. And while I was there today, it kind of got me thinking, I don't know if you guys have to give me feedback if I should continue doing this one of the videos, only because I definitely realized today I did not spend as much time shopping in the store. I wanted to spend my time at Plato's and Clothes Mentor because this particular Once Upon a Child, it's my favorite to sell to. They always take the most things, they pay out the best. And I do find good items there, but the pricing, I don't know if it's because I'm spending more time at the bins, but the prices seem to be increasing a lot. I used to buy a lot of shoes there. Now the shoes are so expensive. I would say they went from being an average of $10 for the really good ones to $20 and higher. So still great for some personal use items, but even for my own kids, there were things I'm like, I could literally buy this brand new on Amazon for cheaper. So I do have a little haul for you, but let me know if you guys enjoy these videos. Do you like seeing what I'm taking? I will spoiler, and well, it's not really spoiler, I'm telling you now, they took everything except for the one art class black jumper. They said they just had enough in that particular size, bring it back next time. So they do buy everything. So that's why I like to show you different types of things to pick up at the bin. So just let me know, because I don't take a lot of footage while I'm in the store because I'm kind of in a rush, and some of the things that I get are for my own kids. So I would just like your feedback on still including the Once Upon a Child videos as part of the bin series that I'm starting to do. Because the bins with the kid stuff doesn't get as many views, but I'm not in this to become a millionaire, guys. YouTube pays my cell phone bill. It's great. I do appreciate every single person who likes and comments and watches, but I'm doing this to help you guys maybe make a few extra bucks in your reselling business. So I took them 27 items. And to recap, I had $15.92 into what I took them. I did weigh it beforehand. That averaged out to 59 cents a piece. I had 27 items. I don't think I told you that. Well, they took 26 items and I earned $1.99 each, which is definitely like a higher cost per piece than usual, which is why I like to travel to this store. But if you continue watching these, or maybe, I don't know which one will come out first, the Plato's in this shopping center is terrible. So I still do go to another side of town, and you have to be willing to have the time and the energy to do this style of sourcing and making money for your business. So they gave me $51.74 for 26 pieces. Now, if I take out my original investment of $15.92, I made a profit of $35.82 by simply sourcing at the bins, exchanging it there. I could have taken the cash, but y'all know I took some of the cash, but I wanted to show you some of the things that I got. I show you this stuff for my own kids just because I do pick up stuff for them that I will sell eventually. But for price wise, like this is a pair of boys youth extra large Under Armour pants. This is what my son is liking to wear basically all the time. We went to Academy Sports before school started, and I know I spent like $40 on a pair of these for him because he really wanted them, where I paid $8. So, and they're in excellent condition. So if you have children, you've got to be shopping at your local Once Upon a Child. I picked up this, we finally got a Buc-ee's here in Central Florida-ish. I heard there's one coming closer, but we have one in Daytona Beach. That's probably the closest to me. This is a youth extra small. It was $2.50. I got this for Molly for Easter. It's so cute. We love Buc-ee's. My husband thinks it's overrated. I love it. The beaver nuggets are my favorite, and the orange dream soda, and their bathrooms are amazing. I just love it. It's a whole experience. All right, I also picked up this Lululemon tank top. I always look in the larger girls and larger boys section. They called it a size 14. Still has the rip tag, which you never see in tank tops. It's actually a size 2. I'm not sure which this is, but I am going to save this. I have an almost 12-year-old, and I am building her birthday gifts. Her birthday is May the 1st, so it's coming up soon, and she is slowly but surely cleaning out her closet of everything except her Lululemon items. And when I can find it for, $10, but it was a trade, good to go. I found these in the big boys section. Somebody donated all of their men's size 30 shorts. These had no brand because they don't have the brand Travis Matthew, which is a fantastic men's brand in their system. So they were $5. They're a size 30. They're this really nice teal color. I do need to wash them. There's a little bit of a dirt spot, but this is probably a solid like $25 sale. And then also in the larger men's size, I didn't spend too long. I literally went through the bathing suits, and then I just headed straight for the largest sizes in women's. I said women's, in the girls and the boys section. I felt these, they hang their pants like halfway, kind of like this, so you can feel the material quickly. These are Patagonia. They are a men's size small. I did pay up for these. They wanted $14 or $12, excuse me. They had them listed as a boy's size 14. But you know, I still sell Patagonia. I like to sell it. These are in excellent condition. They're really nice pants. And for me, I know that I am going to pay up at these stores because I'm looking at it as a trade. You know, I made $51 for the things that I found at the bins. I would much rather list this pair of Patagonia pants than 25 of those tiny little things that are going to get me $3 and $4 here and there. So that's what I got from Once Upon a Child. So 2 things to list, 3 things to keep. I called that a win. And I was in and out of there. I was the first one in line today. You've got to try to get there early. That's another tip. Like, you've got to be one of the first people, or it will take all day. So I was in and out of there in 35 minutes. So that was fantastic. All right, stay tuned to this series if you'd like to see the other buy, sell, trade stores and what I made on bins items. See you next time.